Okay. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, awesome.
But I think Mark was there before, but I think it cut out, and then I had to join back in.
Yeah. Okay. Or maybe it was Val.
No, it was Mark. I could see him,
Oh,
which
there
is
you go.
weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he forgot he wasn't supposed to. Okay, I'm muting.
Okay. Okay, let's start. We're here. We're getting it done. Okay, take a nice big deep breath. And relax. Pull the right arm all the way up as far back as you can with it straight, and then bring it back down and switch. Try to keep nice and neutral through your core as you do this, right? We want to be nice and stable. Okay, both arms up. Make a Y so they're not so close at the top, and try to broaden through the shoulders. Now bend at the elbow and take those elbows back, and then let the hands come forward. So really try to keep a proud chest as you do this. Nice. Okay, sweep the arms back up, a little closer together at the top this time around. Let the left one come down, take a nice side stretch, and then switch. It's not a huge move, you're just trying to get length. Should feel actually really good right around the waistband of your pants. Okay, both arms up. We're going to do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. Let your head kind of chill where it wants to. Just kind of feel a nice unweighting of the upper body. If you want to have your elbows on your thighs to help support part of your back, go ahead. There are no rules, just what feels good. Okay, we're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Now, while you're in a long spine, I want you to try to drift your weight to the heels and then come all the way back up nice and slowly. Flip the palms up, arms up. And let's do the same thing again. Come all the way back down. Nice unweighting of the upper body. You're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. So fingertips only, and then drift your butt backwards. All the weight pulls back. Now, if you can, straighten those legs. And then do a nice slow swan dive back up. Flip the palms up. Now make a Y with the arms and try to move your arms further back while we pull in the stomach. Oh, so much to focus on. Now make a fist, thumbs up, squeeze those elbows back as far as you can and come back to the Y. And take the elbows back and squeeze. So you're pushing them back, but you're also trying to pull them together so that you really feel that shoulder blade area in your upper back kind of pinching. And then release it with the arms up and back as far as you can get them. And then one last time, take back squeeze. This time, connect the forearms and sweep forward. Now you're feeling that right in your pecs and back squeeze. And forward and squeeze. And one last time. Okay, arms up. Try to lift out of your hips and get taller through your core. Take your gaze, look up. Hands to heart, come off your right foot. Just pick it up. Now, lift out of this left hip, so continue to try to get taller. And let's circle our right foot. Just lubricating, as Sean says. Your ankle joint. Change your direction. Requires a lot of focus. Point and flex. And take that foot down. Pick the other one up. Get your balance before you start circling. Calming the body helps you balance, right? Bringing movement to the balance action makes it harder to balance. Change your direction and point and flex. Nice. Reach the arms all the way up, put the foot down. Nice long body, hollowing out the stomach. Keep the stomach hollowing out as you do a slow swan dive back down. Now this time we're going to fold the arms. Try to get a little more length into our lower back and behind the legs. So make sure you're just relaxing your head. You're looking through your knees to the back of the room. And you can drift your weight around. Left to right, front to back. And then find a nice spot somewhere between the pad and heel of the foot. Hang out for 3 breaths and see if the forearms are getting any closer to the floor when you exhale. Okay, let's take our hands down, step back plank. Let's pull the knees into bear and hold the bear. Now let's make sure we're looking about 6 to 12 inches off the front of the mat. So your neck is neutral. And put the knees down. Your feet are going to flatten and your knees are going to open up, and we're going to all meet in this version of a child's pose. The arms are your choice, whatever you want to do with them. Okay, did that not feel amazing? Come on back up, bring the knees hip width apart. You're back in your quadruped position, tuck those toes under, come off the knees and take it to a down dog that's nice and small. Let's just go to a straight leg here. Now, pull the shoulders over the wrists, step your feet back to your plank position. Step back into bear. Come into that small down dog. Step back to plank, shoulders come forward. Step into bear. Small down dog. Heels down. Now we're going to just step the feet back a little more so that we really are not able to get the heels down. And then you're going to pedal your feet one at a time, pushing those heels down. So this is really loosening up the calf muscles. It's amazing how important it is. Starting at the feet, working your way up to really bring movement to the whole body to get it ready for weights. Okay, pull forward to plank. Step back into bear. We're going to come off our hands, so walk them back. You're in a forward fold. Just relax here and breathe. I don't know about you guys, but I'm folding a lot closer to those legs than the first time through. Okay, inhale and extend to a flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Nice and slowly. Sweep the arms up. Nice. Hands to heart. Big deep breath. Swan dive down. Walk out plank. We're going to do a little hover right to your up dog. Hold this up dog and keep your glutes really tight. Now, from here, we're going to go back with the hips over the heels. and then come forward with the hips. Squeeze those cheeks. Press back. You can isometrically pull your hands towards your knees when you've pressed back and then release it and come forward. But those glutes are tight. Take it back and forward. And let's just kind of oscillate between the two. Okay, here's your last pullback. Now, isometrically, get those hands moving towards your knees. So you get a nice lat stretch. Now, your head is right between the arms. It's not resting on the floor. Open the right palm to face the ceiling and lift it off the floor an inch or two. That's it. Now, straighten out that arm for me. I want you reaching. Close and relax. Flip the left. Lift and reach. You're reaching the arm nice and straight and long while you retract and broaden the shoulder. Close it and switch again. Open, lift, and reach. And then close it and lift again. And let's just keep oscillating between the two. And again, you can have your hands down on the mat as wide as you need to have them to feel like you can succeed at this move. One more time on each side. Nice job. Okay, we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to start on our knees. Grab your kickback weights. We're starting with the arms today. So we are going to do kickbacks on our knees, starting in your right hand with the weight. So you take the elbow up to the height of the shoulder, keep it close to the side of your body, and then kick it back. So you do as many repetitions with this arm as you can, with the heaviest weight that you can endure. Okay, without using momentum. When you can't go anymore, switch hands and start on the other side. Keep your shoulders nice and broad and your stomach in. Try to extend the arm fully. And as soon as you can't do anymore, you're switching back, starting again with the right. But everybody's reps here might be different depending on the amount of weight you're using. So this is kind of like exerciser's choice. So I am back to my left arm. We're going to get through one more round of these. Keep every muscle in your body engaged. So that's the glutes, the tummy, all those important muscles. Okay, we got this last round to do. Then we're going to come up on our feet. I'm going to switch to my left. Get this done. Okay, I think I just about exhausted that. Off the knees, up on your feet. Woo, hello. Okay, grab both your weights. Bicep curls. So we're working the opposing muscle. Fully extend the arm all the way down, all the way up. Nice control. You know it's all about the posture, right? All about, not the base, the posture. So whatever pace is good for you here to really feel like you're getting into these biceps. I like to try to slow it down when I lower. Makes you get tired quicker. So you don't want to be squeezing these weights. That's not good for your elbows. Just hold them as loosely as you can. Now, when you start to fatigue, switch to one at a time. And if you're not fatiguing, keep going with 2. Okay, if you can bring 2 back, 2 at a time, let's try. Nice job. Okay, we've got 4 more to squeeze in here if we can do it. You'll notice I'm keeping my body really quiet. It's just the arms working. Okay, put them down. Come on down. You're lying down on your back. If you have heavier weights for chest, we're going to alternate between chest presses, the regular ones, where the back of the arm hits the floor every time. We're going to alternate between that and push-ups. Don't kill me. It's Saturday. You have the rest of the day to chill. We like working our arms. So here we go. Grab those heavy weights. Now I'd like you to bridge it up if you can while you do these chest presses. So the first round, we're just going to press like 20 times, 15 to 20 times, if you can do it. And if you run out of gas, you can always just pause at the top. So both arms go down at the same time. Resist it when you lower. Exhale out when you raise up. Let the weights kiss at the top and then start again. I'm shooting for 20 reps here, nice and slow and in control. So I have my feet hip width apart and I'm really engaging my glutes. That's what I'd like you to do, especially if your hips are up. I'm just warning you guys, this set that we're doing of chest and arms is going to be challenging. We're going to get through it together. Okay, when you've done your 20, hopefully you have, put those weights down. Come on up. Whew. Flip it around, and we're going to try to do 20. I know, don't freak out. We're going to try our best here to do 20 push-ups. Really good ones, right? So elbows are going to go 45 degrees out from the body, 20 times. Get through it any way you can. Take these breaks if you need to. Push those hips back and then come back to it. Try not to lose your range of motion. Okay. Oh my goodness. How fun was that? Oh, you just got to tell yourself that it's fun. Okay, we're going to come back to it, but not quite yet. So grab your, and if you don't have them, go get them. I should have told you up front. Grab these bands. Black is the heaviest. then red. Should be either using either or. So we're going to start out working the outer hips, and then we're going to take this to a clamshell, back to back. So lying down, legs up, open out, hold it out. Open it out farther. Now slowly bring it together. Open out as wide as you can. Try to move your feet forward a little bit, so they're just a tad beyond the hips, and that way you really are forced to suck in the belly, whether you want to or not, just to feel stable, right? Let the band come together and then take it back out. And if those feet drifted forward again, push them out slightly and then let the band come together. You want to make sure you're releasing all the tension in the band before you open it back out again. That really eliminates all the cheating. Bring it in. Hopefully you're starting to feel this in your outer hips. Pull the feet together. We're going to do 3 more, and then we're going to take it to a clamshell. Bring it together. Take it out wide. Come on, give me everything you have on this one. Wider. Pull it in. This is your last one before we switch. Hold it out. Push it wider. Okay, bring the feet together. Sit it up. Rock yourself up. You're going to take the band, move it up above the knee. Okay. Now, some people like to lie all the way down on their side. I'm going to roll onto the right hip, but I'm going to stay on my elbow. And I'm going to put a little towel, just because I'm a wuss, under my hip so it doesn't dig into the floor. Okay, so open out. You should feel it right here doing the work. Almost in the exact same place we did when we were lying down. Make sure the band isn't too high up. Mine was a little too high up. Should be just above the knees. Open out, hold it. And again, you can lie your whole side body down on the floor if you feel better doing it that way. Close and open. Close and open. Nice job. Close and open. Now, if you're not feeling this, move your top hip a little more to the right. But you should be feeling it right here. But if you've opened the hip, it makes it easy. Close and open. So you want to really keep this hip pushing right that way. Close and lift. A lot of little tremble going on if this left hip is forward. Up, hold, down, up, hold, and down. Do it again, lift, and lower, and lift. Okay, we're just going to roll over onto the other side. So you can reposition your handy dandy little towel. I said, I like to stay up on my elbow. You choose what feels best for you. Important to keep this right hip forward. So sometimes you kind of need to wiggle around in this move before you really have figured out how to get this working as best as it can. So we're up and holding at least 3 to 4 counts, and then we're closing. Up and hold, and then close. Up and hold. So once we get done this side, we're going to lie back down and do both again. And you'll see how quickly we're going to fatigue, which is awesome. Keep this hip forward. These are so good because you really get into that glute. Even some of the top of the hamstring is working. Keep the hip forward, lift. Let's just do 2 more here. Up and hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 more. Push it up, hold, 3, 2, and done. Okay. Now we get to lie back down again. Let's get these bands just above the ankle. Come on back down. Take it out and hold. So right away, I can tell on this very first one, we're not going to be doing these for long. Keep the legs straight and the feet out and the tummy in. Legs come together. Open up, hold. Now come on, give me some more width here. Let's go. Make it hard. And then close. Open out. Let's shoot just for 5 more. Go at your pace. If you need to modify, do so. We're going to get ready and come back to our chest presses. Working on your last one, make it great. And get rid of the bend. Whew. Okay, I think we got that spot. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Okay, round 2 of chest presses. The first round we did 20. We're going down to 15. Get into your bridge if you can, otherwise your hips are down. Your pace, make sure the weights kiss at the top. Nice and slow and in control. You're exhaling as you press up. Inhale on the way down. And if you're finishing before me, you're going too quickly. It's not a race. So I'm working on 8 more. Should probably be feeling a little trembling going on in the chest. Definitely fatigue through your arms. People don't really realize how good push-ups are for the arms too. It's a lot of core work, but it's a lot of arms and chest. Okay, 3 more. And then you know what's coming. We got to do 15 push-ups. Now there's nothing wrong with breaking it into 5, 5, and 5 if you like. Whew. Put those weights down. Let's get it done. Flip it around. Here we go. Fabulous ones, right? Okay. Whew. That was hard. Let's get up. We're going to do some lateral lunges. Okay, cheers. So, heavy weights on these lateral lunges. Have another pair close by in case your grip strength gets too tired and you need to switch. But we're going to start facing the right. Take your feet far apart. Weights are right out in front. You're going to come down on the right Have these weights right by the instep of your foot. And then switch, do the lateral lunge going left. Come back up in the middle to a straight leg. And then repeat. So we want to try to do like 3 counts down and then 3 counts up. So you're trying purposefully to slow it down. Getting into a lot of itty bitty muscles. Now make sure you're letting those weights down right by the instep of the foot, right? Not out in front. No way. That would make the move way too easy. Butt pushes back, no weight in the toes. Let's do 4 more. Piece of cake, right? Actually, if this feels like a piece of cake, you need to switch to some heavier weights. Okay, put the weights down. You can keep your feet far apart. We're just going to relax our grip for a sec. We're going to fold halfway down and do some rows. So you're going to row with these heavy weights with your feet far apart. Lots of work for the front and back of the body. Fold down, start your rows. So this is also using some of those inner thigh muscles just to stabilize. Five more. Okay. Put them down. And guess what? We're doing 5 chest presses followed by 5 push-ups. And then that will be the end of that set. How lucky is that? So heavy weights back in your bridge. Really try to slow these 5 down, like you want them to last longer. Let's go, nice and slow. Maybe you do a little pause at the top once they kiss, hang out there for a sec, then come back down. Hold this 5th one at the top. Come on back down, rock yourself up. Flip it around. You got 5 push-ups to do. I'm so excited to get these done. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay. Come on back up. Whew. Done with those. Grab your heavy weights again. Take your feet nice and wide. We're going to do 1 more round of these lateral lunges. So starting on the right, take it down, back up, go left. Four more. Okay, right into your rows. Fold down, start your rows. Okay. That last one wasn't happening. Oh. Oh my goodness. We're coming down into a bridge. Only this time, we're going to take one of the heavy weights, center it over our hips while we bridge up. Get the arms off the floor. So they're just out to the side a little bit so they're not touching the floor. Squeeze your butt. Now, try to let that weight be heavy on those hips. Step your heels in a little closer to your butt if you can, and keep that butt up. Now, you start in a bridge with your feet hip width apart, correct? Hold that. We're going to challenge the inner thighs a little bit here. So squeeze your knees together, let them touch, and just hold it. You don't need to get fancy. You're just squeezing with all your might, right? Now count to 5 slowly, and you're going to release it back to your knees being hip width apart. So open back up. Do not release the glutes. They are contracting the entire time we're going to do these reps. Squeeze the knees. Open up, squeeze the knees. So most of our time is spent squeezing and very little is to open up. It's just a little reprieve and then you come right back to it. Open, squeeze for 5 counts, and open and squeeze for 5 counts. You got to really promise me you're trying your best here. Open, squeeze. Your butt cheeks should be pissed off. Open, squeeze. Open, squeeze. Come back down, let it release. Pick up that weight, however you want to hold it. We're going to do lat pulls. So most important is that the arms are straight. Weight goes back behind you till it hits the floor, and then you pull it forward. I like to hold my weight vertically because that's just the range of motion that's right for me. But you choose. It's exerciser's choice. Now we're going to take it back, and if your weight is vertical, just have that weight hover just above the floor. And then pull it back forward. So let's do that 5 more times. Let it hover. 3, 2, 1, bring it forward. And just 4 more of those. We got this. We're killing it. To keep track of the time. So I do want to get some stretches in today before we leave. We're going to start in 3 more reps. Do 3 more if you can. Why not? And then we're going to do a figure 4 stretch. Last one. Don't forget the little pause. Okay, pull it forward. Get rid of the weight. We are done with those weights. We have 6 minutes. We're going to do 1 hollow hold and 3 stretches. So legs up to start. You're going to lift your shoulder blades off the floor, extend your arms out. So you're holding a crunch. Lower the legs. You decide how low, and keep the stomach pulling in. That's all you have to do. Keep it in, shoulder blades up. Suck it down as best you can. Now relax. Head to the floor, let it roll side to side. Legs back up. Take it back to position so you're in your crunch, your stomach is down, your arms are out. Tuck your chin. Count to 10 slowly. Try to get higher if you can. Okay, relax. Roll the head. Come back up, count to 10, and we're on to our stretches. Okay, relax. Figure 4 stretch. Let's roll our head first. Whew. Okay, so your legs are bent. You take your right foot, flex it, let it rest on top of that thigh. I'd like you to keep it flexed. Pull that left knee in, pull behind the knee. Move your right knee forward. This is going to be a great stretch because we did the lateral lunges and we did a lot of outer hips. So you're going to need this. Great work today. We managed to get in, I would say, pretty much most of the body. The important stuff anyways. Okay, left foot down, right foot down. Let's take this left foot, flex it on the right thigh. Bring that right knee in. Left knee moves out. This is a stretch you should be doing every day. Just saying, either this or pigeon or a combination of both. I like to do this one before I do pigeon because it gives me more range when I'm getting into pigeon. So I feel like I'm getting more success out of the stretch. Okay, right foot down, left foot down. Not so much of a bend in the legs, so walk your feet out a little bit. Cross your right knee over the left. Roll onto the left side of that foot. Left arm opens out 45. This is an important stretch today because we did a lot of chest. So make sure you've got a nice range of motion going on here. Get the most out of it. So the knees, the left knee doesn't get to the floor, but you use that right leg to push it towards the floor. Get a nice stretch over that hip. Doesn't that feel fabulous? Okay, uncross, come on back on your back. And we're just going to do the other side. So left knee over right. Rotate them to the left and open the right arm. Sometimes you kind of have to wiggle around or reposition to get a little more out of it. Like I say, we never settle. We always want to improve. Okay, bring the arm in, uncross before you bring the legs back up. Find yourself on your back, extend the legs all the way down, and let's bring the arms up and take them back behind you. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And your palms are going to face each other, so you can just let the thumbs hover over the floor. Now pull the arms forward, wrists over shoulder, and take them back. Stretching out the lats here, your six-pack muscle. But even though you feel it pulling down, I want you to actively pull it down. Arms come back up. And one last time, take them back. And bring them back up. Okay, we're going to bring our knees into the chest. I'm going to have you lift your head up, wrap your forearms and touch opposite elbows. So you're tucking into a tiny ball. Pull those knees in. Use your breathing here if you can. Try to get a little more stretch. Now, relax the head down. The knees are going to have quite a big bend in them, but walk your feet out just a little. Now, let the knees go to the right. Bring them up and let them go to the left. Just like windshield washers. Just stretching out the side body a little. Nice. Now keep the right leg fully extended down along the floor and bring your left knee in. Nice job. Bring that right knee in. Extend the left one all the way down. And bring that knee in and rock and roll up to a seated position. Come all the way up onto your toes. Oh, we did it. How good does that feel? Get high on the toes. Why not? So good for your feet. Okay, now come up to a straight leg. Look through your knees to the back of the room. One hand at a time above your knees. Help yourself come back up to standing nice and slow. Take a big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Awesome job. Awesome. Woohoo.
Hello, girls.
How are you?
Thank you. Warm. Oh, look, Annie. Out on the coast.
There we are.
Nice.
I can't, is Anne talking?
Now I am.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, gorgeous. All right. Thank you. Kirsten.
Beautiful. So everybody's good? Everybody had a good
Yeah.
week?
It
Yeah,
was busy.
was
Sue,
busy.
what happened with your basil thing? Is that all looked after?
Which basil thing? Oh, my basil. I'm thinking on the balcony. It's like,
This one.
wow, it's okay. The basil,
other
I watered it.
basil.
It's good. Nothing. Oh no, I went, and so they just explained to me what I was gonna do. So I go back September 7th, and then you stay there for 4 or 5 hours. But they and it's not like a huge bump, so they just take a layer and then they check and see if there are any cancerous cells left, and then you wait in the waiting room and back and forth. No worried. She said you can drive yourself, doesn't matter. She said only if sometimes you need someone to drive you if you do it on your nose or on your cheek, and then there's a big pad and you can't see. Yeah.
I had a big, huge pressure bandage on my
Yeah.
nose because they did a skin graft from beside my ear, and they put it on there, and they needed the pressure. I needed to be
Fudge.
driven home.
Yeah, exactly. So, and anyway, I'm not worried about it. It's in the future. So
Great.
it's stinking hot here, like 40 degrees or whatever we call that, like
It's
100.
hot here too. It's
Yeah.
31. Whatever
Wow.
that
It'll be-
is. Was that like 89?
Yeah, it'll be 100 here. So I went to see Sugar Sammy last night, who's a comedian who works in French and English. I took Derek and his girlfriend, and my friend Carolyn came, and I had girls for cocktails on Thursday. So I'm going to go up north to Lisa's house. She's in Europe. She's in Corsica, but I'll probably just go up and stay over just to get out of Dodge for a day.
That's
So
nice.
that's it. I'm going to go get strawberries at the market and corn and
Nice. I thought about you last weekend when we were in Saint Sever.
yeah, we were talking about you. You had good weather.
It was good. We walked up Hill 71. Couldn't get over to 70 because of the water park,
Oh, right.
but we had a good send off.
Oh,
Spread
nice.
her out to where she wanted to be. So
Nice.
That's
And it was a beautiful day.
yeah, it was great.
That too. Whew.
God, I have not been to Mont Saint-Sever in, actually, when my stepmother died, that was the last time. So that's like 10 years ago.
Oh, it's really changed, but it's, we went to Paget's for lunch.
Yum.
Oh, they have indoor dining now?
No, we sat outside, but they make the best sandwiches.
Do they? I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they make the best everything.
Yeah, well, they've got cheese, they've got a whole charcuterie,
Okay.
bakery, chocolate, you name it. It's all about food in Quebec, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm going
it's a
there
good
today
thing I
then.
don't live there.
Yeah, the sandwiches are just in the counter and then they heat them up for you and you can sit outside and eat them. Very
Okay, I'm gonna
nice.
do my little tour. Okay,
Do they
mini
still-
vacation.
Do they still have the twist donuts?
Of course.
Of course, and the bum bread. We called it bum bread because it looked like a bum and it was 2 loaves together.
2 loaves,
yeah.
yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
And the
Yeah.
molasses cookies that were dry, but they
Oh.
were still good
So good.
somehow.
Now
Yeah,
you're making me hungry.
there you go.
Yeah, I used
Wow,
to
I gotta get
devour,
them.
I could eat a whole box of those donuts.
Yeah.
They were so good.
too. Well, have a great
Okay.
day, girls.
You
Okay,
too.
you
We'll see you
too.
tomorrow.
See you
Even if I'm up north,
tomorrow.
so I'm gonna log on tomorrow. So I'll see you for yoga, KOGA.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
kids. Have fun.
Bye.
Love you, ladies. Have a wonderful day.